Oh, it was great. We had a great practice on good team chemistry, and everybody came out to work really.
Kind of smack you in the face when you go out there and it's 105 degrees.
Yeah, a little bit, but after a while you get kind of used to it. We've been doing this really all summer, so it was kind of a little easier to kind of handle.
What you see from some of the newer guys who
Uh,
really stood out to you?
the guys did great. The new guys, they still have like a little learning curve, but overall they did pretty good. I'm expecting good things out of them.
But your transition, I guess, where are you in position? You still with the middle guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just training with them for right now, but wherever I am, wherever I have to be, I have to do my best.
I know you started there in the spring and now you're there in the fall. How does that move been for you? How do you like it?
Oh, it's been great, man. Coach Saban put me in a position to kind of try out, and basically for right now, I'm still there for right now. But wherever you push me, that's what I have to do.
What's different about that spot as opposed to where you were in the past?
Just being able to run from sideline to sideline, it takes a little bit more effort, but overall, man, I think I've pretty much adjusted pretty good.
How much does it help having Ruben and Sean down there?
Oh, absolutely. Great, to be honest with you. They're great mentors to me. With them being able, with them having experience at the position, it's helped me a lot with transitioning from outside linebacker to inside linebacker.
What's like for running plays? What's your responsibility? How's that different from
Just being able to hold my gaps, little things like that. Being able to have better eyes, I would say, and pretty much that probably be it.
What do you mean have better eyes?
Just looking at my keys, really, to be honest with you. I think from outside linebacker to inside linebacker, you have a little bit more keys, more things you have to look at, and that's probably one of the biggest things I had to work on.
Was it tough leaving your outside linebacker group that you always had?
Yeah, it was a little bit. That's my group, man. But I love my inside group just as much. I fallen in love with both positions, to be honest with you, man, both sides of the ball. So other than that, man, it's been a pretty good transition for me.
Have you always had the ball head? You look a lot more mature.
I changed it. I got a little change. This is my camp look for right now.
in pass coverage? How do you think you've been doing with that?
I've been doing all right, but overall, I've just been trying to, learn the little things, with just learning the plays, all those things like that.
What's the hardest part about that? The pass coverage?
It's just the fact that I'm so used to outside linebacker, rushing, so I just got to get used to dropping back and doing coverages and stuff like that.
You talk about going from sideline to sideline. Do you feel like that's a role that kind of fits you well because of your speed and some of your athleticism?
Yeah, I would think so. I think that's the reason why Coach Saban put me in that spot for me to be able to do things like that. And right now, I'm loving it.
That kind of lateral range is kind
Yeah,
of
lateral range. It's a lot different from outside linebacker, but for overall, man, I've been liking it so far.
What have you gotten from Coach Brewer as a coaching staff?
Just to be patient with it, not to rush anything, and to really just give it all I got.
How different is he from Coach Smart, though?
They're the same. They both had the same concepts. I love both coaches, as a matter of fact, and I know Coach Pruitt would just do the things that Kirby did as well, and just help us out, going into the season.
Personality-wise, like how do they compare, though?
They're about the same. They're both hardcore coaches, and they're both specific when they coach, and basically they're pretty patient with their players, and they're really hands-on.
Rashaan, what are you weighing right now, and do they want you to get a little bigger to play?
Right now I'm wearing like 230, 231. I want to at least get up to 240. That's my goal right now, but for right now I'm kind of just playing it by hand right now.
Sorry if you already answered this, but what's been the hardest part, about learning that middle linebacker position, kind of?
Really just being able to transition from outside linebacker to inside linebacker, just kind of learn my pass coverages and probably just like my eyes, being better with my eyes, seeing my keys and stuff like that.
We see guys who are trying to cut weight, but how hard is it to actually add weight and good weight?
Yeah, it is very difficult, to be honest with you. Just with all the running that we've been doing, it's kind of hard to kind of gain some mass. But hopefully day by day, I eventually gain the weight.
What are some things
important to hear?
I wouldn't say it's too important, but I guess it's just there for me to be able to, brace more impact, whenever I'm rushing, to be able to have more power, little things like that.
We asked a couple players yesterday about the media training.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like to go through one of those classes, and what do you learn? Has there been any kind of funny conversations that they brought up, things, you know, hey, this is how you answer certain things? Or?
Just for media training, just be comfortable, be relaxed. Don't try to rush any questions or rush any answers that you questions that you answer. But other than that, just to kind of be yourself, and that'll probably be it. To be honest with you.
Any funny stories and experiences from the classes?
Not so far, not right now though. But I probably will here soon.
You've been through the playoffs now a couple times. If you could say to the committee, hey, I'd like to see this change, scheduling, anything, what would it be?
It probably wouldn't be anything. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the stuff that we have now. I haven't had any problems with it so far, so I'll probably say that.
Do you think it's important in the semis? You know, they say we want the players to have the bowl experience. Do you think that's important?
Oh, absolutely. I think the bowl experience is very important. It actually was fun for me, and I enjoyed it.
Rashaan, you're one of the players came in as a 5-star kid, you know, really highly talented, but you had to sit. What's that like to kind of have to kind of swallow your pride or what and kind of learn that process, so to speak?
You really, when you come in, you really kind of gotta be able to just kind of adjust to the fact that you might not be playing, you know, right off the bat. But you know, every guy who's before me has done the same thing. So you kind of have to have that kind of mentality and just get better. And eventually, once the opportunity presents itself, you know, you got to be ready.
Thanks, Sean.
Appreciate it.